Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome to a unit analysis of Air, Merciful Death. She's a brand new character from Book 3, and let me say this, Book 3 blew my mind. Book 3 and Air's role in the story looks very interesting, and hopefully it won't end like Book 2. That being said, Air is a free unit and she has some amazing stats and skills. This review will go over her stats, competition, skills, allies, weaknesses, and builds. Let's begin.
A Merciful Death.
Air comes in as a flying colorless dagger unit, a rare class, but she's not the first. She has 35 HP, 32 attack, 37 speed, 14 defense, and 31 resistance. Her attack is solid, her speed and resistance is fantastic, and her HP and defense are on the lower side. Since she is a free unit, she will have neutral stats. However, she is summonable, so she does have IVs. Air has a super boon in HP and defense if you want her to reach the 150 BST. No super veins, thankfully. Currently, Air's only competition is with Spring Kagero. Their stats are pretty close. Kagero has more attack, but Air does have a personal weapon, so they're pretty much even there. Kagero doesn't have anything to buff her speed to match Air's amazing 37 speed. Kagero isn't good at taking hits compared to Air with a 31 resistance, 34 with her personal weapon. Personally, I would say Air is better. Her personal weapon, fantastic speed and res, and the fact that she's a free unit and isn't seasonal locked like Kagero here is a major factor. I have no idea how to pronounce Air's weapon, so the knife is her weapon. Knife grants her plus 3 res, which is nice because she already has high res. Its effect is very interesting. At the start of combat, if she's above or equal to 50% of her HP, she gets plus 4 attack and speed. Not only that, if she initiates combat, she can prevent follow-ups. She doesn't prevent the attack outright, but shutting down Virtual Fighter and Quick Repulse and stuff like that is very nice. There is a drawback though. If she gets the bonus, she takes 4 damage afterwards. Air doesn't have the highest HP, so if you rack up the 4 damage, she can easily drop out of Knife's range. Her special is Iceberg, which is fitting. She's from the Land of Dead, and I can assume it's cold there. Also, Iceberg pairs very well with her high resistance, so that's nice. Her A skill is Swift Sparrow. With this skill and the knife, Air can get plus 8 attack and speed, which is crazy good. With her speed at 37, she can easily reach 45 speed. Her B skill is Mystic Boost, a brand new skill that probably references to her status of being a mythic hero, not mythical hero, oddly. Anyways, it disables the foe's skills that do adaptive damage and have the Wrathful Staff effect, and she gets plus 6 HP after combat. Air has horrible defense, so dragons with their adaptive damage breath would easily destroy her. But thanks to this skill, she can prevent them from targeting her defense but rather her resistance, which makes her harder to take out. Wrathful Staff is a really annoying skill, so lowering the damage she takes from healers is always a nice thing. That HP recovery also helps counter the knife's damage. She has a personal C skill called Sparkling Boost. The ally that has taken the most damage, excluding herself, heals 10 HP. This is good and bad. For tanks, it's common for them to be low on HP because they've been tanking all the hits. But for some units who are offensive, they don't need that 10 HP. In fact, it could harm them. The 10 HP could push them away from Desperation, Vantage, or Wrath range. For allies, defensive tanks are very helpful. Air has low defense, so some defensive tanks like the Flying Fortress Baruka and other heroes are lovely. Air has some amazing offensive stats, so allies who can provide those stats are great. The Robins got the refined with Spectrum Tactic, which is amazing. Anyone with Honed Flyers would definitely be helpful. Units that can make use of Sparkling Boost are also great allies. Alm and Brave Celica with Double Line typically do tons of damage and would love the recovery. Surtur is a monster at dealing damage, so he's easily able to get the 10 HP, and that makes it harder for the foe to kill him. As for weaknesses, her defense is a big one. Air has low HP, so it's very easy to knock her out. Common Raven Tome users like Robin, Inigo, and Leon will be a bad matchup for her. Since she has an okay attack stat of 32, high defense units can be a major wall. My first build is a simple budget set. Air already has an amazing base kit and all you need is an assist. Drawback or reposition are great choices. Ranged units typically use drawback, but since she's a flyer, reposition is also a great option. Give her attack plus 3 seal or brazen attack res to boost her damage output. Brazen attack res is exceptionally good because it helps her high resistance. Second build is slightly more expensive. Brazen attack speed is obtainable from promoting a Linus to 5 stars, but combined with brazen attack res, I think it's worth it. She does incredible damage with double brazen, and her speed and res, her greatest stats, are hyper boosted. Third build is more of a Dragon Slayer set. With Mystic boost, she can negate the adaptive damage from dragons, and with the Cloud Mayogi, she can easily wipe them out with her high res and speed. Might find some trouble with quick repost units since she replaces her personal weapon. For final verdict, I would recommend summoning for air. Even though we got a free version of her, Mystic boost is a fantastic skill to fodder and she's a pretty strong unit. Not only that, she's on the Hero Fest banner and there's a good chance you might summon her. Do remember that the Radiant Dawn banner is coming in January. We already know that Tyburn and some other Lagoo units are coming as well, so if you're not interested in air, you can wait a bit. That's it for this unit analysis. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. With all that, make sure you stay hydrated folks, and have a nice day.